So guys, you remember I told you that in Ghana here, kids are fed in school, even though we get to pay for it, but then kids are being fed in school. So my daughters actually coming to Ghana, they had to, flow with the system and, start eating the Ghanaian food here. Now, there's one thing that I noticed, although it doesn't happen any longer again, but this was when, we came to Ghana newly and the kids started eating the Ghanaian food here. I noticed that every time Loveling is served banku, at school, when she comes home, now this is without her telling me that it was banku they ate at school. Anytime she comes home and she poos, I would notice that her poo is like like grains that when you take your grains or your corn to the market to grind it or to the mill to go and grind it, and the way it used to be, and that was how I used to know that today they had eaten banku at school without her telling me. Now other days when they eat maybe wache or what else again do they even used to eat then, I would not notice it. But the banku, I would always notice it. And then there was another thing about the banku or it was then that school she was going, it was it was more of banku, you get it. They were not taking kokonte, they were not taking kinke, or were they taking kinke? No. But I know it was banku, more of banku, wache, rice and stew, you get it. So what I'm just trying to say is that anytime she took the banku and she came home and she pooed, it would be green like, and she was always vomiting oily, substance. But you see, the thing is that Marvelous wasn't, experiencing the same thing with her. I just concluded that maybe because she was much younger, she was about 2 years, 3 years at that time, and Marvelous was like 6 years, 7 years about. So I was just, of the opinion that maybe because her system is still, younger than Marvelous's own, so she was trying to, adapt. And indeed she was adapting to the food that she was eating, because over the years when she eats banku, she never used to have all of that pooing stuff again. And to think that these girls are lovers of banku now. When I remember those days, I say, see, sometimes as a mother, you just fret unnecessarily, because anytime she used to pull all of that, I used to be scared. I used to be, fretting, but I just assumed that as long as she wasn't displaying any illness or any symptoms, she was good